celebrate 40 years. Wow, that's a long time. About 30 years plus that I spent there, a lifetime. Anyway, you've done a wonderful job for CIRI over the years. And a huge impact on many, many people, shareholders, board, management. While I was there, the impacts you had on me were substantial. Really appreciate your time and your support that you gave me while I was there. Your endeavors on your farm. And look forward to seeing you sometime here in the future. Stay well. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Hey Barb, it's Jerry. How are you today? What a big day for you. So I was asked to say a few words and I'm really honored to do that. I started working at CIRI in 2002 as their lobbyist, and if you recall, Carl was the president and CEO at the time. He made it very clear to me right off the bat that I was to report to Barb and not bother him with any of the little stuff. If he wanted my opinion on something, he would ask me for it. that kind of sounds like him, doesn't it? How could anyone not know who Barb was, right? She's smart, classy, beautiful, and poised. Barb has always had a very friendly demeanor about her, and she was involved on behalf of CIRI, of course, but she obviously cared about all people, all of our people. I've learned so much from you, and I've just thoroughly enjoyed every minute of it. Even when I try to start getting a little too Republican on you, and you had to yard me back into to left of center. Thank you, Barb, for being a good leader and for being an even better friend. Love you, Barb. Congrats on your wonderful life this far, and here's to many, many more.
You would think that after 10 years or even 20 years, CIRI would have established some sort of standard by which it decides to retain employees, but apparently that didn't happen. And Barbara Donatelli was able to slip under the wire, not just for that period, but for 30 and even 40 years. She was able to lend a little class to the place. And that was not easy to do, as you can imagine. But Barb has a lot of class, and she could afford to share a little of it with CIRI. And eventually, if you think about it, that really became imbued into the culture of CIRI. Barbara's got a lot of compassion, and everybody knows that she puts that compassion to work in our community in a lot of ways that are designed to improve people's lives, people's prospects, and she does it from the big ways that everybody can recognize, where she's the head of a board of directors or the head of a project, and in a lot of small personal ways that I think many people might not recognize. Luckily for Barb and luckily for CIRI, she was born with good judgment, and she brought a lot of it to the table around the company and around the community. So congratulations on 40 years, Barbara.
Barbara Donatelli, my gosh, this is your 40th anniversary. Now, coincidentally, 40 years ago, when I was first born, I wondered if I would ever meet someone as wonderful as you, and I did. I want to say happy 40th anniversary to a wonderful, wonderful lady. I wish I were there in person, and I'm not, but happy anniversary.
Hi, Barb. This is Jim Palmer. We've known each other since 1975 when we worked in Mike Gravel's office in Washington, D.C. Even then, we're both much younger, but we knew that you were something very special and had a lot of potential, and certainly you have proved that to be a true belief throughout your career. So, Barb, thank you for all you've done for certainly for CIRI and for the state. So Barb, happy anniversary, 40 years. You've aged gracefully, and I wish I could say the same for myself. Thank you, Barbara. Happy anniversary.